I'm filming. Can I call you back?
What?
I'm filming. Can I call you back?
Yep, you spelled sandwich wrong on your Instagram post.
Sandwich?
Yeah, it's W-I-C-H, not W-H-I-C-H.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Yes.
I'll just delete that.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. That's super embarrassing. Thanks to my mom for always catching my spelling mistakes. Hey friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something I've been really excited to film for a long time. I've been waiting for my package to come in. Is my full face of Colourpop first impressions. So I have used Colourpop products, mainly their eyeshadows a few times in the past, but their face products I'm basically brand new to. I've never tried blushes, bronzers, highlighters, brow products. I know they have a foundation and concealer. I haven't tried any of those before. So today I am going to be trying them all on my face. So we're going to do a first impression and it's going to be a full face. Everything except my lashes. Everything except my eyelashes is going to be Colourpop today. So I'm pretty stoked about it. Yeah, so without further ado, let's jump right in to this Colourpop full face first impressions video. Today we're really putting Colourpop to the test because look at this face. I got all kinds of things going on. I swear this unborn child of mine is wreaking the most havoc on my face. I don't know any of you who have ever been pregnant before. Everybody was like, you're gonna have this glow, you have perfect skin. 0% accurate. I have had nonstop acne since the day I found out I was pregnant. So it's been about 4 months now and it's just shows no sign of going away. So I've had to learn to be real skilled here with covering up my acne. So we will find out if the Colourpop foundation and concealer do a good enough job of hiding this situation. So to try, I have my Colourpop No Filter stick and I have the Colourpop No Filter concealer. I've heard amazing things about this concealer. Raw Beauty Christy raves about it and it like replaced her Shape Tape, all that crazy stuff. I am stoked because if this is a Shape Tape dupe, it's like, how many dollars is it? Not very many. I should have a price list just ready to go at all times. Hold on. $6. This is a $6 concealer. So if it is a Shape Tape dupe, I'm gonna be pretty stoked about it. So let's go ahead and just start putting things on our face now. That's what we're here to do on this channel. Okay, so this is the foundation color. Looks a little yellow, not gonna lie. I did their color match online. They have this thing where you can put in the shades you are in another foundation and it gives you the best match for their foundations, which I thought was really cool. And so I put in one of the foundations I already have in my drawer, and this was the shade Fair 30C was the shade they gave me, and they matched it with Fair 08 of the concealer. So I don't know if it'll be the exact right shade, but we're gonna find out. It looks like it'll probably be pretty close. Glides on really nicely. I may be putting way too much of this on. No, I'm just going for it. Alright. And that's it. That's the full face of Colourpop makeup. So first impressions is the stick felt a little bit dry on my skin. I'm not sure if it's a matte foundation, actually. I didn't really look. So it felt a little bit dry going on. Most of my stick foundations are a little bit creamier of a consistency, but it did blend out pretty nicely and it looks like it's a good shade for me, which is nice. I would say this is a medium coverage. It's not as full coverage as some of the foundations that I own. But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing or anything like that. I think it is a nice foundation. It looks nice. It seemed to have a natural finish versus like a totally matte or dewy finish. So I like natural finishes. I think they look nice. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this concealer. Oh, kind of does have a Shape Tape consistency, and I feel like I probably don't need very much. Have I ever looked better? I think that looks actually really, really nice. I think the concealer is good. I wouldn't say it's quite as full coverage as the Shape Tape, but for $6, I think it's pretty dang close. So I am not upset with the way that that performed at all. So yeah, I think that's a really nice natural coverage. So I'm very happy with it. Just threw my concealer across the room. All right, so moving right along to, let's do brows. So I got their Best in Brows kit. So in this kit, you get all these things. So you get their Precision Brow Pencil, their Brow Boss, which is another brow pencil, their, this happened to me last time. I couldn't get the little jar out. It's like a dip brow situation. You have to destroy the box to get that out. Okay, sorry. And their brow gel. So you get a bunch of products, which is really cool. So you get all 4 of these brow products in that little kit, and I think the kit is $20. Again, let me check. It's $20, yeah. Okay, so that is $20. Now, I've been doing a pretty natural brow lately, and so I'm going to use a combination of the gel and these little pencils. I don't really know what the difference is. I went with the color Taupe. I don't know what the difference in these is, but I am going to use, oh no. Okay, I don't know what the difference is, so I'm going to use the Brow Boss. Just looks like a little brow pencil. And this brow gel, and like I said, I got the color Taupe. So that seems to be a good universal shade for me. I'm gonna start with the gel. It's tinted. This seems to do just as good of a job as like my Benefit brow gel. Just combing them into place. Now I'm going to use this little brow box thing. Okay, so just going to do little upward strokes. And start filling in the gaps. It does come with a little spoolie on the end, which I really like. So those are my brows. They look really nice and natural, which is what I've been liking lately anyways. So I enjoy that. I think they did a good job. It's just as good as my Urban Decay Brow Beater in taupe. I mean, it pretty much works identical. Just for kicks and giggles though, I'm gonna kind of play around with this. What are you? Brow pencil. I don't know the difference, so I'm just gonna see if it applies differently. Oh, it's darker. I like this one better. Mistakes were made. Oh. I like this pencil, brow pencil versus the Brow Boss, way better. Okay. If you have to pick one, brow pencil is the way to go, hands down. Okay, I'm like obsessed with how they made my brow look. I love this. Ah, I didn't think I would like this one as much. I was wrong. Okay, if I had to pick, brow pencil versus Brow Boss all the way. Has so much more pigment, it's a little bit softer, so it's easier to get the shape. Love it. Okay, so moving along, I have my blush product, a bronzer, and my highlighter. So what was actually really cool about ordering these is you can order the little cases and then inserts for these. So like when I run out of this powder, I can just pop it out and order the insert, and it's less expensive than buying the whole compact. Plus you save on packaging and you save on plastic, and I think that's the coolest. I think that's just really cool. I think that's a neat way to kind of cut down on waste. It's something I would definitely utilize from more than just this brand. So I don't know, I think that was a really cool way for them to kind of cut back on things and to reduce the cost to their consumer as well. So I think it's $8 for a full compact, and then it's just $6 for the insert. So you save $2 on it, which is no small change. So I like that. All right, so let's start with the bronzer. Who's talking? So I picked the color. No, what color did I pick? I threw away the insert. So I'm just going to use a little contour brush here. It's a really pretty color. I feel like I didn't even need very much for that to... Okay. All right, Colourpop. It's really pretty. It's a nice color. I just think that looks really like sun-kissed on my face. Using a fluffier brush now just to... More bronzer, less contour effect. I'm traveling this weekend and I really like these face products. I think they've been really easy to use, so I'll probably bring them with me. It's our first road trip with Archer, our puppy. It's a 10-hour road trip. And please pray for me because he can get so restless and he's so big now. He's 7 months old and almost 60 pounds, so he's big dude, and he's got to be in the kennel the whole time, and we have to stop anyways because the doctor told me I had to stop every 2 hours to stretch my legs so they don't get blood clots, so it's not terrifying at all. So many things. Okay, and so now I have the blush here, and this is Hello I don't remember the colors of these that I got, but I will go look at my order and put them in the description below. Or just put them at the end of this video. Keep watching, you'll find out. Okay, but it's a beautiful little peachy pink shade. Well, that's beautiful. Is it sunny where you live? Did you just get sun-kissed? Why, yes. Yes, I did. This is all natural, baby. Just kidding. It's Colourpop. I like to do a little blush on my nose. Blushy like that. That is very pretty. That's an excellent color. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just kind of tap over the edges of everything here so that it all blends nicely. It's really pretty. Okay, so now it is time for highlighter. And I'm pretty excited about this because this was the highlighter that got the most reviews as being like blinding, like outer space blinding. And so it's Flexitarian. It's their Super Shock Cheek Shadow. And it looks just absolutely beautiful. So let's find out if it's as blinding in person as it was online. The answer to that question is yes. Well, that's beautiful. It's just really beautiful. I just want to keep staring at it because it's so pretty. It's like really smooshy if you use it with your finger. Holy crap. Thought I'd try it on my finger to see if it was even brighter, and my theory was correct. Tone it down just a little, calm down. Wow. I mean, that speaks for itself. It's beautiful. All right, Flexitarian. The reviews were right. I just want to like keep doing this over and over again. See my highlight? Do you see me from the moon? It's not good enough unless you can see me from the moon. Well, that was beautiful. So face products were a success, I would say. So next I have my eyeshadow palette, and I picked the I Think I Love You Pressed Powder Palette. SOS. One of them just fell out. I was mushing back in. It's all over my fingers now. Okay, so FYI, don't open it upside down because they could fall out. This one was the one that fell, but I seem to have gotten it in okay. So this is the palette. It's absolutely beautiful. It's very neutral with lots of bronze and gold and a nice matte black, which this is kind of like a travel palette for me. I really, really like this one. I have a couple other palettes by them that I really like as well. So I'm gonna test this one out. And this, guys, if you're here for like a crazy eyeshadow tutorial, this is not it. This is a full face impression. So I'm kind of gonna just use as many of these colors on my eyes as I can. Do something really easy and then pop my lashes on because I just don't feel like spending 75 hours on an eyeshadow tutorial for a full face of first impressions. So I will direct you to other videos if you want something crazy. But for this one, we're just gonna be basically what I would do if I were traveling and needed something quick and easy, but still really pretty. I love bronzy looks. Anything that's like really almost Victoria's Secret-esque. All right, so all over the lid, I am putting the shade, just is this shade? My Tree or Rowdy? I can't tell based on where these colors are. It's this one. It's just a skin color with like a hint of shimmer, but you can't see the shimmer on your eye. So pretty, right? And this is the final look. How many times should I say that joke before it gets old? The limit does not exist. Okay. All right, for my transition shade, I'm going to be using this one, which is either Bel Air or Fancy Face. Almost has a pinky rosy undertone. I'm going to put a little bit of this under my eye. All right, so next they have this really pretty chocolate brown shade, which again is either Screw It or My Type, but it's just a nice little cocoa shade. I'm gonna do a halo with that. They're blending out really nicely and they're super creamy. The only downside to Colourpop palettes is they don't have a mirror in them, which I always find a little bit annoying. So that takes like 2 seconds to throw that together, and now we're gonna put some shimmer shades on. Okay, so I just have a little pressed flat brush here, and I'm going to go in like right on the outer edges of where this halo is and press with this shade here, which is either Howdy or Level Up. I like it because it's still kind of cocoa colored. It's got this really pretty bronze pinky shift, which I really like. So pretty. I'm gonna take that little brush that we used for the cocoa color and just kind of smoosh the edges of that so that we don't have any harsh lines. And then I'm also gonna run that cocoa metallic shade under my eye, as close to the lash line as I can get it. And then just with a flat brush here, I'm going to go in with their lightest shimmer color. This one, which is My Type or Screw It. That's beautiful. It's like a penny. So pretty. I really do like their eyeshadow formula. Alright, so the last two products from Colourpop that I have to try, I just threw my lashes on and pulled my bags down, so that's what I did off camera. Alright, so I have my Colourpop All-Star Face Setting Spray, and I have my Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in London Fog, which is such a pretty like rose red shade. I'm going to go ahead and put my setting spray on first. Okay, so now we have this fun lip. I've knocked over like 40 things today. Alright. Also, from the time I started filming this to ending filming this, it's now dark outside. So they just have a little doe foot applicator. It's their satin lip, I believe, so it's not going to dry down fully, I don't think. It's a beautiful color. It's a little more red than it looked online. It looked a little bit pinkier, but this is still very pretty. Alright guys, and this is the final look of a full face of Colourpop products. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you learned something new and cool today, that you found a few products that you'd like to try yourself. I am overall very, very impressed with the Colourpop products that I tried today. I really think that for the price point, it's amazing. I think the eyeshadows especially, I'm always very impressed with their shimmer shades, and the matte shades in this particular palette are very blendable, very creamy. I didn't run into any patchiness or anything like that. I think they did an excellent job. And if you guys are wondering what the other shades in that palette look like, if you go to the link below my blog post, I will swatch all of them for you guys. But also, you know, I think that the cheek and the highlighter and the bronzer shades were really beautiful. They blended so nicely over the foundation. I do like this lip color. It's the satin lip, so it's not matte, and it feels very comfortable on my lips. But, you know, the skin products, the concealer was great. Foundation, I could stand to have a little bit of a fuller coverage stick foundation. It's a little bit more medium than I usually like to go. But that being said, it is a great on-the-go foundation stick. I think it would be great when it gets a little bit warmer and I have a little bit more color on my face, and hopefully less acne. But you can see, I mean, you know what I looked like before. It did a great job covering my blemishes, and I feel like my skin is so much more even, and I really, really enjoyed it. So for the price point, I think this is phenomenal. I've liked just about every product I've tried from Colourpop. I think that they are a great affordable brand. I think that they do a great job with their marketing. I think they do a great job with, you know, their products in general. Overall, super, super pleased with the products that I got from this haul. And the best part is, I got everything that I used in this video today for under $80. So you can get a full face of makeup for under $80, which I think is absolutely unbeatable. So great, especially for quality that is so nice. And I'm very impressed with Colourpop. I will definitely be using their products again in the future, and definitely try to include them more on my channel like I do with BH Cosmetics. So I really, really like the products. I think that they were great. So if you guys like Colourpop, let me know in the comments below what products I should try next from them. If there was something I didn't try here in this video, let me know. But other than that, guys, have an awesome rest of your week or weekend, and I will catch you guys later. Bye, guys!